Hi everyone! This video is going to be for MAC's The Simpsons collection, which is currently available at MACcosmetics.com for purchase and will be available in stores on September 4th. Of course, with a collection like this, there are several of the items already sold out. As of recording this video, that includes 2 or 3 of the 4 lip glosses. And I think the blushes will probably be the next thing to sell out. Luckily, I am giving away one of those blushes, the one in the shade Sideshow You, to a lucky viewer. So if you want to know how you could have a chance to win that blush, just stay tuned. And for those of you who want to buy the colors and items that are currently sold out at MACcosmetics.com, have no fear, you can still go to Nordstrom, which will host the collection and sell the items from the collection also. It just takes a little while longer for them to be available through Nordstrom.com. I will put a link to where you can still purchase the items in the description box below. As is very obvious, there is special and limited edition packaging for this collection. That means that every single item in the collection will be more expensive than it usually would be if the packaging were just MAC's normal packaging. As always, please go to allurabeauty.com if you want to see photos of the swatches that I will perform in the video, and for photos of the lip glosses applied to the lips, as well as a more in-depth review on each individual color. August has been the month of MAC collections, so there are videos already up for MAC's A Novel Romance collection, for which this is the second to last day to enter to win one of those lipsticks, so that link is right here for you. And a video for MAC's Artificially Wild collection is also up for you to see. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get looking at these products. Alright, so first we have these 2 powder blushes. These are $24 each, and as you can see, the pans are embossed with Marge's face and hair. This shade here is Pink Sprinkles. This shade here is Sideshow You, and this is the shade that I will be giving away. Alright, I'm going to swatch these first with an angled powder brush, and if you watched my previous MAC collection video for Artificially Wild, you will know that I have these abrasions from climbing outdoors, and so I'm sorry if they are distracting. Hopefully they will be gone by the next swatch video. Here is Pink Sprinkles, which is a blue-based pink. There's just one layer of it. Here I am applying layer number 2. It's pretty sheer in terms of the strength of pigmentation. And here it is with 3 layers applied. Okay, so there you have 1, 2, and 3 layers of Pink Sprinkles. Definitely buildable in color, but still on the softer side of pigmentation. Here's the first layer of Sideshow You. This is a light peachy coral. Here it is with 2 layers applied. This has really nice pigmentation, and it's pretty smooth and soft on the skin. And here it is with 3 layers. In the pan, you can see really tiny specks of shimmer, but once it's applied on the skin, it looks pretty matte. And I really like the difference in effect that you can get depending on how much of the powder you apply. This one is much brighter and more of like a peach tone, and these are a little more red toned with these layers. Next up we have 2 eyeshadow quads. These are $44 each. Here we have Marge's Extra Ingredients eyeshadow quad, and the shades for this one are Harpooned Heart, Sexy PB&J, Beehive Blue, and Vivacious Vacuum Cleaner Bag. The first shade is Harpooned Heart. This is a light baby pink. It has a luster finish. Next is Sexy PB&J. This is a mid-toned bright violet. It has a Velux Pearl finish. Third is Beehive Blue. This is a mid-toned bright blue, also with a Velux Pearl finish. And Vivacious Vacuum Cleaner Bag, which is a deep navy according to MAC, but this is definitely purple toned, so I would say this is a really deep eggplant purple. It has a frost finish. I guess up close it does look more blue, but from a distance it looks like a deep blue purple. So maybe just a deep violet is the best color description for it. Anyway, there are your 4 colors. This quad is called That $1 Trillion Look, and the shades are Lisa's Spikes, Apple Squishy, 2 Dozen and 1 Greyhounds, and Chalkboard Dreams. Lisa's Spikes is a lime green. This has a frost finish. Apple Squishy. This is a mid-toned Kelly green, again with a frost finish. Here's 2 Dozen and 1 Greyhounds. This is a dirty olive green with a Velux pearl finish. And Chalkboard Dreams, which is a deepened blackened teal. So this is such a deep color that it kind of looks just like an off black with very silvery green shimmer in it. Okay, so there you have the 4 shades. And next up we have 4 limited edition lip glosses, and these are $16.50 each. Here we have Nacho Cheese, Grand Pumpkin, Red Blazer, and Itchy and Scratchy and Sexy. Nacho Cheese Explosion is a bright neon lime yellow, Max says, but I don't see any green tone in this. So I would just say it's a bright yellow. Grand Pumpkin is a bright creamy orange. Red Blazer, it's bright fuchsia. Itchy and Scratchy and Sexy is an electric blue violet. Alright, here are your 4 lip gloss shades, each with 2 coats applied. If you want to see how these look applied to my lips, please go check the review, which I will link in the description box below. Okay, so there you have MAC's The Simpsons collection. Actually kind of a small collection, which surprised me a little bit. I feel like there could have been a little more branching out in terms of the products offered, but you do have to realize that this inspiration is from a cartoon, so it's obviously not going to be a collection filled with super wearable shades of neutrals and browns, because that's not the color scheme of the illustrations. So of course this is not that accessible of a collection when you think about it in terms of what colors would I wear every day, but it is a collection filled with very bright, fun, more cartoony colors. And of course you just have the appeal and novelty of it being themed after a very beloved animated series. My favorite thing from the collection is the Sideshow U powder blush. I think it had a great smooth formula with good pigmentation that was buildable, so I'm glad to be able to give one of those ones away to one of you. The lip glosses are just hard to give a final thought on just because the colors are so out there, with the exception of probably Red Blazer and Itchy and Scratchy and Sexy, which are a little more wearable. The eyeshadow quads are pretty good quality too. I'm not as impressed with them as I was with the quads in the A Novel Romance collection or even the individual eyeshadows from the Artificially Wild collection, but they still were pretty good. I think that Sexy PB&J and Vivacious Vacuum Cleaner Bag from Marge's Extra Ingredients quad, which were the 2nd and 4th color, even with the blue shade Beehive Blue from that quad, could have been a little smoother and creamier in texture. And then from That $1 Trillion Look quad, I definitely think the last color, Chalkboard Dreams, was on the dry side and kind of patchy, so that definitely could have been a nicer formula. But overall, pretty good, and with layering of the colors, you definitely will get a smooth and opaque layer for each. Alright, please let me know in the comment section below what you think. I know a lot of people express sort of being disappointed with this collection, but I also think that there are plenty of things that the collection has to offer. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your input. All you have to do to be entered to win the blush is to be a subscriber on this channel. I know that with the A Novel Romance giveaway, you also have to like Allura Beauty on Facebook. That's not a requirement for this time around. I would love it if you went ahead and did that. All the links to social media are in the description box below, as well as a link to the blog sale, but it's not a requirement to win. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope it helps you decide whether you want to buy any of these items. I'll be bombarding you with more beauty very soon, so just stay tuned. I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. In formula and color. Now, in general, this is a pretty unusual collection, which I appreciate. I mean, you can only have so many collections that have pretty pinks or red lipsticks or brown eyeshadows.